Closely related to the chorus pedal is the flanger. The flanger, in a way, is sort of a chorus pedal on steroids. Like the chorus pedal, the flanger also creates a duplicate of the source sound. However, the delay time of the double in the flanger is shorter. It's generally 10 milliseconds or less. And this is significant because it's this general difference in delay time that creates an overall difference in timbre. Whereas the 20 millisecond or so delay time of the chorus gives more of a thickening or doubling effect, the sub 10 millisecond delay time of the flanger creates comb filtering effects. Comb filtering is a phenomenon in which a series of harmonically related peaks and notches are produced in the frequency spectrum. And this is due to the fact that that slightly delayed double that's added to the sound creates phase relationships where some parts of the waveform get reinforced while other parts get partially cancelled. Where these peaks and notches occur varies depending on the amount that the doubled signal is delayed. Since the delayed signal gets modulated by an LFO, as with the chorus effect, the peaks and notches are swept throughout the frequency spectrum. In comparison to the phaser effect, which we'll get to shortly, flangers yield many more notches, and these notches occur in a linear harmonic series. If this all sounds a bit confusing to you, let's try an experiment now to better understand the comb filtering concept. We can produce the flanger effect using a simple delay and LFO. Our source here will be white noise, and we'll monitor the change in the frequency spectrum here on a spectrum analyzer. You can see here that my blend is set for an equal mix of dry and wet. And that's important because comb filtering relies on a slightly delayed signal being set against the original signal. As I increase the delay time in milliseconds, notice how a series of notches appear on the spectrum analyzer. Since the slightly delayed signal is set against the original signal, certain cancellations and reinforcements of frequencies start to occur due to phase differences. As the delay time changes, so does the appearance of these notches. So here's 2 milliseconds, and here's 3 milliseconds, and here's 4 milliseconds. And as you can hear, the timbre changes with each change in milliseconds. As I mentioned before, these notches occur in a linear harmonic series. So if we try a delay time of 1 millisecond, for example, we see on the spectrum analyzer that each notch is 1,000 cycles away from the other. And this keeps occurring all the way up the frequency spectrum. Now, a flanger, being a modulation effect, needs an LFO to sweep or vary its delay time. And as I increase the rate and depth of the LFO, you can see a corresponding change in the spectrum analyzer, as well as hear that classic flanger swoosh.